up? It's your girl, Meagan Good, and you're watching Hollywood Confidential, so keep it locked because you're getting all the secrets.
Meagan, we are here to honor you and your prolific career. You were just utterly incredible. Tell us how you feel tonight.
I'm taking it all in, you know. I'm appreciative, I'm humbled. I'm still in a little bit of shock. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, thank you, you know. I feel grateful that God has allowed me to have this career and be around this long and to still feel like I'm just starting in a lot of ways. So I just feel blessed, truly.
I love that. I love that you're taking it in. It's time for us all to really take stock of what's happening around us. One of the things that's happening is Harlem. Tell us about the first season and how you feel after coming off of such a successful season going into season 2.
You know what's crazy is I always said, I was like, you know, if I'm going to do a show, I really want a show where I can play a character I haven't played, where I get to be a little bit of quirky, like maybe some Lucille Ball comedy, but I still want to have drama. I still want it to be grounded. I still want to be able to talk about important things. And I said kind of like all these things, and those are really, really hard to achieve in one show. And on top of that, I got, you know, 3 sisters and just Tracy and Amy and Pharrell and Kim and Mimi, everybody, Scott. Like, I love my producers. I love my showrunner. I love this world that I get to do life in because, you know, you go to work, but it's like, it's still quality of life. It's still your life. Every day has to count. And so for me, just the environment is perfect, and I feel so thankful. And season 2 got picked up, and I'm directing the first episode, so I'm like, mind blown. I know. I just officially became part of the DGA the day before yesterday. So I'm like, I'm legally a director. So it's exciting.
I love that.
Yeah.
Speaking about Harlem one more time, really quick, was Camille a stretch for you at all? Because it does feel like a lot of little beats were outside of what we have seen from Meagan Good.
Camille is actually closer to me than any character I've played before. I'm actually kind of just like goofy and corny and quirky and yeah, just offbeat, but also, you know, she can be many things. She can be sexy, she can be vulnerable, she can be professional, she can be quirky, and so I love that I get to play so many aspects that I identify with, whereas in the past, in my 20s, it was always like the sexy girl, the love interest, and it's like, yeah, I could be that too, but that's not the sum of all I have to bring to the table, so Camille's very special for me.
And what advice do you have for aspiring actors who want to get out and embody various characters, explore different parts of themselves in different roles, and really just make their mark like you have made yours?
I would say, you know, if it's not something you're passionate about, like, yes, there's paying the bills, and that's fine, and as long as it's something that you feel right about in your spirit and you don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, that's one thing. However, there does come a point where it's like, okay, sometimes you just have to say no in order to go in a different direction, and sometimes you have to just do something different in order to get people to see you different. And so I would say just keep going, and, you know, don't get pigeonholed if you can prevent it. Don't continue to play the same characters just because it's paying your bills. Maybe, you know, it's a little bit of a struggle, but continue to fight for things that are completely out of the box so you can be well-rounded. And, you know, it's easier said than done, but it's like making those decisions because each one of those decisions takes you on the path that you're going, you know?